Andre.
Ryan.
Hat
kind of matches the shirt.
That's nice. It's similar fonts.
Indeed.
I got roasted at the barbershop today.
Well, tell me everything.
It was a tough scene for me.
Yeah, why? How'd that happen?
So I was in the chair talking to my barber about like types of music that you listen to when the weather gets nice outside.
Okay.
We're like talking about like Kanye, College Dropout. I was like, I've been on a huge kick of that right now. And then I was like, have you ever heard of that Wiz mixtape, Cushion Orange Juice? He just like stops. He literally turns off the clippers and he's like, bro, every black person has heard of Cushion Orange Juice. And I was like, oh shit. He literally like looks at the whole bar. He's like, this guy just fucking asked me if I've heard of Cushion Orange Juice. They all just wrote it. I likened it to like if someone came in here and was like, you guys ever heard of Rocktober? Like that's how. Then we were like, well, yeah.
Like
little do you know.
That Jokic won the MVP.
No, because like it was it came out in like 2009, so it's a little bit of a throwback.
But it's like such a renowned, it's like iconic.
But it was I didn't know that because it's like a mixtape. It's not like a full album. I don't know. Tough scene for me, but in the end, I think
some mixtapes are more popular than a lot of albums. You know.
That's true.
It was better than any album.
It was exactly.
It's got that going for it too. Yeah.
I just didn't know. Yeah, I
love to hear that.
That one's gonna cost me a couple hours of sleep.
Yeah, that'll get you.
It's tough. It was tough scene for me.
That'll get you.
Cheffy's having a great week, dude.
I love to hear that.
Just to confirm, great week in life, great week at the book. We need to know. I was 1-2 last night after a 3-0 night. So
really,
yeah.
Since you've been back, I've done real poorly as well.
Got to get Hank back on here.
I got to get Hank's a vibe. I've actually been missing hanging out with you and Hank.
Together?
Yeah, the three of us. It's all-timer.
You thinking you want to like get together on this Sunday morning and start taking tequila shots at 9:30 a.m.?
We're already going to be busy with a historic night on Saturday.
Yeah, if you haven't made plans to come...
Sunday's a big, like, pancakes at home vibe.
Oh, okay. If you haven't made plans to come to the DNVR bar tomorrow, I have no idea what you're doing. Like,
you're SOL.
It's going to be a life-changing experience. By the way, that's another thing. I told my barber about it. He was questioning me. He's like, if it's not... he's like, I'm going to come after I get off work, and if it's not lit, I'm not cutting your hair anymore.
He knows it's on Saturday.
Yes,
right?
yes.
Eesh.
Today is Friday, right?
Today's Friday. Yeah, you can confirm.
Today's Wednesday.
Oh,
yeah.
Henry's saying, do you want to hang out with us tomorrow night? That would be big for you to hang out at the bar on a weekend evening.
I think I'll be at Ball Arena at the end.
For the full time?
Balling out at Ball Arena, yeah.
Damn.
I know.
It's a tough break for you.
It really is.
Pancakes at Dre's Sunday morning? Henry's got all sorts of good ideas.
That would be fun. Lucia would love to have you guys over. I just need some help on the pancake front.
Oh, you're
making them.
You know that's like the easiest thing ever to make, right?
I can flip a good pancake, but the mix, come on.
Just combine mix with like...
Someone's got to mix that for. I got to read the instructions and take things out of the fridge. Ugh. That's tough.
Would you... Pancakes, waffles, or French toast?
French toast.
Good. Great answer.
Yeah. Waffle's great. We've got a waffle iron.
French toast, one gotta go. French toast, French fries, French onion soup.
Oh, French onion soup. Bye-bye.
I think I would go fries.
It's hard to... Now, you really...
Because I could just go sweet potato fries.
You have an ideal French onion in your mind.
A good French onion soup? I used to not even like onions.
Now, but like a bad French onion soup is just like brown water with some crappy cheese in them and at the bottom. You know, like there is a large variance.
Yeah, I do. A good French onion soup slaps.
Honestly, though, if French fries was the one that had to go, you know what? It's probably for the best.
I'm always getting like...
French fries and we've had a long run.
I'm always getting dragged for takes like this, but French fries are super overrated.
I mean, again, large variants, and you can get them anywhere, and everyone's making them. So we've kind of given up. We've turned an elite food into a mediocre food because it's just so prevalent.
The worst sweet potato
It's
fry
gross.
is
It's
better
gross.
than the best French fry.
Jeez, what a hot take.
I'm trying to just like turn this take up higher and higher.
I mean, the show's not even on Twitter, I don't think yet. So,
Oh,
hopefully people like Henry are coming in from YouTube. Henry,
why would
funnel them in
anyone ever
from
watch a show
your...
on Twitter? Just come to YouTube. That's where the party's at.
Would Elon change that?
I have no idea.
Yeah, right.
I have no takes on any things that aren't sports.
That's great.
Um,
That's great.
All right, let's jump in.
That was a solid six.
So what did-
640 of nonsense.
What did
so.
you have last night? Well, the Rockies were just trash.
Kyle Freeland screwed us.
Yeah.
Kyle Freeland screwed us.
He honestly settled in nicely, but
Justin Steele, your favorite porn star turned pitcher. His over does hit. And then what else did we get in on?
I had Kris Byrant hit home run as my bonus pick. It did not happen. He did have 2 hits.
Wait, did McCarr get the over? Was I actually 2-1? It just felt like I had a losing night because the 4 SGPs we gave out. Unfortunately, loser. Which SGPs will be from time to time. Some are saying all the time.
In French,
Oh boy.
French toast is called pain perdu. I don't think that's a French accent. But
Is that though?
he says lost bread because it got lost
all right.
in the
Pain
egg.
perdu. Okay. Or it's just leftover bread and that's...
Oh, it
Why?
like rehydrates it.
Well, that's what I use old bread, right? For the French toast? Oh, that's the key.
Why?
Key. Because, yeah, you restore some moisture, you toast her up. It's a great way to use your bread.
This is a huge life tip.
Yeah, thanks. Kale McCarr, did he get his over on shots? Jeez. No shots.
He had 0 shots on goal.
0 shots, but he did have an assist, and he's closing that gap on Yossi. We are just 5 points behind from Yossi's 87 points.
Love it.
Yeah,
Love it.
with 2 fewer games.
All right, let's go to Dre's big 3.
Yeah, big 3
Let's
time.
get us rolling into the weekend. Today's like a throwaway day for me. It's all about just getting to tomorrow.
Yes, and it's all Colorado all the time, everywhere.
Look at you go.
Jokic, over 14.5 rebounds.
Wait, I wasn't able to find.
Rebounds.
I wasn't able to find that.
Wow. And actually, that bet just lit up the streets. So that's incredible.
Yeah, they're coming because you're stealing money by betting on Jokic rebounds in the playoffs.
Consensor of the night. Yes, against the
Consensor of the weekend.
the miniature warriors, as they're known. The little warriors. And then Herman, it does say German, but if you're not a Rockies fan, you may not know. Herman Marquez.
Over 16.5 out.
Outs, Ryan. Outs.
Did you do the math on that?
Get me to 5 2/3, Herman. Get me to 5.
Are you
and
not at all worried about
2/3.
this whole pitchers can't pitch very long in the beginning of the season thing?
No. Herman, he's a horse. He's a hoss.
He is.
He will pitch for a long time.
Okay.
And then Marco Gonzalez, the pride of
Rocky Mountain High School.
Rocky Mountain High School.
The Lobos.
Stand up, Lobos.
He's the second most important
Lobo of all
Lobo
time.
of all time, behind Eric Weedham.
Whoa, that's absolutely right. Over 3.5 Ks, minus 120. If I hit the 3.5, it doesn't miss. And Marco, he's one of us. So, of course, it's going to hit. Mariners, great vibes this year. And you're getting it at a low number. Marco's a big variance guy. One outing, he's not going to get it the next outing he is. He didn't get it last outing. Guess what he's doing this outing? He's getting it. He's getting it.
Where does he play now? Seattle?
Seattle,
Nice.
yes.
Look, I see. I know baseball.
He did the inverse Russell Wilson, they're saying. Reverse.
Not really. Reverse Russell Wilson. Because he
What's
went to St. Louis in there and
Right,
some other places,
right.
I think, along the way. All right. Let's go to mine. So when I looked, they didn't have Jokic rebounds up yet.
Dang.
But I just put it simply for you guys. Jokic rebounds no matter what. It doesn't matter what the number is. It doesn't matter what the juice is. You just take it every single game. The Nuggets are in the playoffs.
Yep.
Especially against the Warriors. Like I said, last time people were saying, Kevon Looney's going to give him trouble on the boards. And then I honestly think he had 20 rebounds in that game.
Yeah, Loontown, that thinking. Looney thinking.
You got to be a loony person to think that he can keep him off the boards. Okay, so we're going Rocky. I'm going to the Rockies game tonight, by the way. Big news, breaking news. And so I'm kind of like
You are,
fading
huh?
myself here.
Boy, you must see so many more games of teams that are Colorado whatever than you do Denver whatever's.
Why do you say that?
Big discrepancy, honestly. You're always at the sack watching the Avs. Big Avs guy. Let's admit it. It's your girlfriend who gets you to all these Avs games. Let's admit it.
She enjoys a good Avs game.
You know, I have a family. You have buff season tickets to football and basketball, so that's what keeps you busy. And again, they're the Colorado Buffaloes. I didn't know if you knew this.
Yep.
They shall not be entrusted to the weak or the whatever.
The timid of the week.
Yeah, and yet Henry. And then the Colorado Rockies. You get to see 81 of those just like by drunkenly stumbling your way to Coors. And so how could the Nuggets and Broncos compete with those numbers?
First of all, the Broncos
First off, DU hockey has to step it up to close
never
this
even
gap.
been to a DU game.
A must. We
I
have
have
to
been
do
to a
it this
DU
season.
basketball game. God, that was awful.
Yep, me too. Not the vibes I was searching
all
for.
around terrible experience.
Yeah.
Their worst team to go to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
I've actually been to some DU gymnastics. Much better vibe than DU basketball.
have you been to a DU lacrosse?
No, but I hear those are actually amazing.
I've been to a DU women's soccer.
I'm sure that was phenomenal as
It
well.
was good.
You should also go to DU and watch the Rapids 2 team play for free.
Okay, I'm just learning about Rapids 2 today.
Yeah, Rapids too. Dropping the deuce they never wanted to drop. Yeah.
It would have been Happy Does, but
Rapidos!
Rapidos would have been genius.
I don't know,
That couldn't have been your idea.
no, like everybody's like that. If that's what everybody thought it was gonna be named, and then they didn't get named Rapids.
That's honestly an insult to us.
Yeah, people don't have a sense of humor.
It's an insult to creativity as a whole.
It is.
To
Merely to humor.
Rapids 2, like, everyone knows the sequel is worse.
Yeah. Oh, right, and the OG leaves me wondering sometimes as well. So
Fair.
yeah.
Okay, what were we talking about? Oh, yeah, so yeah, I do see a lot more games of
You
teams
do.
that start with Colorado.
You do.
Back to my big
Large
three.
discrepancy.
I'm fading myself. I want fireworks. I want home runs. I want extra base hits.
Right.
I don't think I'm getting them tonight. It's Herman
No.
Marquez versus Marcus
Under
Stroman.
time.
The Stro Show, as they call him,
Show.
owns Coors Field.
Does he?
Yeah, he's like 3-1 with a 1.4 ERA at Coors Field.
Big money going on his 3.5. It got moved to 4.5 for the Stro Show. Yeah.
Interesting.
For his case, that is.
And then you gotta have this. You just always have to have this in your slip. Nug series win plus 210.
A hero among us.
If you're interested in the Nuggets and that sort of thing, we're talking with me and Adam are doing a show with Zach Bai right after this show ends. We're actually almost to our heart out here, and we haven't even made it halfway through the show.
It was a nonsense-heavy seg one, so.
But we're gonna do a full Nuggets preview. Here's what I have to say: the only reason people are scared of the Warriors is because of the brand. Just they're the Warriors, former dynasty. Keyword is former dynasty. Get that Nuggets plus 210 in your slip.
I mean, the mere money line for game one's plus 205.
Get that too.
Yeah. Yeah, this might be an appreciating asset.
Yes.
It might depreciate for a few, and then you'll bounce back in on that depreciation only for it to appreciate more.
Here's the thing. Here's my strategy. Nuggets series, Nuggets money line each game. If the Nuggets lose game one, I get back in on the series at a better price and back in on the money line to game two, and I just keep doing that.
Correlated parlay.
Essentially a long-time correlated parlay.
Yeah.
So that is the big three. Make sure you get in on all this stuff over at DraftKings Sportsbook, where this week you can bet $5 on any team, and then it doesn't matter what happens. You get $150 in free bets. You don't even have to win. You just get your money. That's just the type of people DraftKings are. They're just handing out money. You don't even have to be smart.
It's incredible stuff.
So check it out over at DraftKings Sportsbook. Also use the code DNVR when you sign up. To get a sign-up bonus up to $1,000, of course, you must be 21 or older. Colorado only bonus comprised of first deposit bonus and first bet match, each $500. A deposit bonus requires a 25x playthrough. Restrictions to apply. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for details. If you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-522-4700.
Nice.
All right, dilemma of the day. Let's make it snappy. Let's make it quick.
A double dilemma. Building an all Colorado weekend parlay, Ryan, and then
final play-in parlay.
Yeah, we won leg 1 of
So-
the play-in parlay. We lost leg 2. Now we need to see if we make the playoffs.
Yeah.
As far as play-in parlays
So
go.
in news, there's this term where they say, hey, we're going to float that segment, meaning we're not sure if we have time for this, and it's not very good. So if we don't go to it, let's not do it. That's how I feel. We're floating that right now.
I feel like you missed the first segment, which was epic, legend.
Yeah, you won.
We won.
If you want, you and Henry can do like a little
Our live-
Instagram live after this.
Our play-in parlay lives were on the line, Ryan. I don't think you understand.
I don't understand. So let's create.
Exactly.
All right.
Hank, please. Say something. He tuned out. Or maybe Carl Durrell has once again forced him up 36, so God knows. Do you
All
think
right.
people understand that reference? Most of the people following us? Yeah, probably.
Probably.
You're bringing in a Buffs heavy
Oh
audience.
no,
I'd
my
like
bet
to
slip
think.
is
Oh,
too
boy.
cluttered to make this all Colorado parlay.
Oh boy, we got a bet slip on the fritz here.
Hold on, I can take
You know
care
what?
of this.
Just you guys tell us what Colorado parlays you'll be playing this weekend. My bet slip is in shambles. Shambles.
Okay, hold on. I will get it for you because I just cleared out my bet slip because I'm that passionate about this parlay.
This parlay and this show, giving you guys picks that stick.
Nuggets money line.
Boom.
Rockies
plus 205.
under tonight.
Ever heard of them?
Ever heard of them? And then finally, Avs tomorrow night. It's a takeover night. Everyone knows that we win on takeover nights.
DNVR in the stands.
Exactly. The type of energy that comes with the DNVR takeover coming into the arena is contagious. Not only does it take over everyone around them, but it also translates to the players. So the Avs are going to beat the Carolina Hurricanes in 60 minutes. And so there you go. Nuggets money line, Avs 60-minute, under 10, plus 1102. That is a baby beluga, my friends.
Plus 1102, that's it?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
three-legger.
a baby belugas. Full blownsies, baby belugas.
Full-blown baby beluga.
Wow.
If you hit that, you're going to have a great weekend.
What a weekend to have.
Yeah.
I'm getting in on it.
You should.
I'm going to do it.
If you're
gonna do
feeling
it.
frisky, you can also get on Rockies to win the NL West at plus 10,000.
We're just giving that out now.
I'm just saying.
Rockies to win the NL West. Did it gain value after yesterday's loss?
I don't think it's possible to go. For more, I don't think their meter goes beyond plus 10,000.
Love that. That's great. Actually, I think you're right.
The first place Colorado Rockies plus 10,000.
Because they know if there were plus 100,000, I'd be placing those bet. Any $1 to make $1 million, stuff like that. I would be playing that all
You
the
could
time.
parlay it with Nuggets to win the series.
Which,
By the
that
way,
would be great.
you could always do the parlay everything with Nuggets to win the series. I'm not quite that confident, but I feel good.
Okay.
Please, I'm not saying this for me because the bar is going to be full. So if you're here or not, that's on you.
You're actually kind of doing us a favor. because
I'm
it's
saying
gonna
this
be
for
such a
you.
madhouse.
Don't miss out on what is going to happen in this bar tomorrow. It is going to be one of the most
legendary
nights of all time.
Yep. Semi-historic is how I describe it.
So we'll see or we won't, but that will determine whether you have a epic,
Weekend.
memorable, life-changing weekend or not. That's up to you.
Go Nuggets.
Go Nugs, go Rocks, go Avs. We will see you on Monday. Have a great weekend. Cheers.